I can remember back when I was 10 years old and my mom and Randy were taking a trip up to Indianapolis, Indiana, and they took me and my sister along. It was freezing cold, Conseco Fieldhouse, over 30,000 people at this event, and we walked into the arena to experience a network marketing event. That many people, that much passion, that much energy, it was electric. I always remember a moment that Zig Ziglar said on stage, which was, if you dream it, you can achieve it. It seems simple, but it was very profound for me. It allowed me to dream big. It allowed me to realize that there were amazing places you could see and travel, a lifestyle that you could live to meet great people, take an average life and create an above average life. There's just been so many opportunities for me to really have those moments where I take a look back and really soak up the moment. Every trip we go on, we've got thousands of distributors that have never been to these countries. They've dreamt of going to different countries and traveling the world, but they've never really been able to fulfill those dreams until it came to an opportunity like Jeunesse.
All our jeunesse family inspire so many people around the world. They make a big difference in our life, and I try to bring my best because I want to then know how important they are. I'm still a young guy. I just celebrated my 36th birthday, and I tell our distributors that I've got a good 30-year run in me. If my mom can work till she's 65, I need to be able to work until I'm 65 too. And when you're passionate about what you do, it's something that you can again say with conviction, because there's nothing slowing us down. I'm more hungry today than I was the day that we started this company, because I know the power of what we have in our hands with Jeunesse. I know the power of what we can do to change people's lives and to literally change the world with this culture that we've created here at Jeunesse. And I think it's only the beginning. It's not just marketing, it's not just sales, it's not just branding. There's a whole back end to this business that really drives the ship and moves the company forward. And you get to build community, you get to build family. That's the culture of Jeunesse. One of the clear missions that we have here at Jeunesse is always to be at the forefront of everything we're doing, to not just be looking next year, but to be looking 2, 5, 10 years out at different technologies, different innovations, always having an open mind, always realizing that there's new development, there's new evolution in marketing, in technology, in science, in different platforms that we can tap into and be a part of and enhance everything that we offer as a company. Jeunesse is touching hundreds and thousands of people's lives, and their passion is something that lights me up. 2, 5, 10 inspire me every single day to support them to the best of our ability. Hello everybody, and welcome to Discover Jeunesse, your opportunity to learn about the most innovative, exciting network marketing companies in the world. We're deeply honored to have you with us today. My name's Scott Lewis, Chief Visionary Officer of the company. A little bit about my background. I've been around this industry of network marketing for a long time. I actually attended my first industry event when I was just a 10-year-old boy. My mom and Randy flew me up to Conseco Fieldhouse in Indianapolis, Indiana to attend an Amway convention. 30,000 people. It was an extremely empowering moment in my life, and I remember being there and getting to hear from some of the icons of this industry, some of the industry giants, motivational speakers like Zig Ziglar. And I remember Zig Ziglar being on that stage. I was a 10-year-old boy, and he said, if you dream it, you can achieve it. And that was a profound moment in my life, and one moment that I'll look back on as being a turning point. Honestly, even as just a 10-year-old boy, I've had the opportunity of working on the back end with my mom and Randy on different companies in this industry, helping companies start up, establish their strategies, and actually launch in this industry. A lot of summer jobs in my teenage years, and had the opportunity to work on the back end and learn all the interdepartmental functions that happen on the back end of network marketing companies. Worked in customer service, shipping department, a little bit of programming, marketing, got a lot of experience in different departments. Also had the opportunity to travel to some launch events here in the United States and become deeply passionate about what this industry stands for. An opportunity for people to own their own businesses and to develop themselves, not just professionally, but personally, and that's something I'm really passionate about. Now, when we first started Jeunesse, you got to hear a little bit more about our background and how we started this company, a little bit of our strategy, our vision. Back in 2008, 2009, there was a lot of companies here in the United States that were going through great momentum. They were getting to a place of doing 700, 800 million US dollars a year, all in the US, and had no international businesses. Slowly, they started to open one international market at a time, and they had a lot of challenges. And when we started Jeunesse on 09 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we looked at all these companies and we decided we were going to do some reverse engineering. Rather than focusing in the US market, rather than investing our cash, our resources into marketing, branding, and really that sizzle that you see with a lot of great companies in the industry today, we decided we were going to focus and invest our resources, our cash, into developing infrastructure. Now, I know that sounds boring, but the reality is that's the backbone of our business today. We started in Asia, and we started establishing business entities, registering our products, getting the proper labeling for our products, import licenses, direct selling licenses, A to Z, setting up these markets, hiring the right management team, finding the right office locations, local bank accounts, local commission wiring, local third-party warehouses to handle distribution. A to Z, set up these markets. We went to Asia and began, running. Basically, we had blinders on. We were focused and really growing this company organically. And one thing I can say about Jeunesse wholeheartedly is that this is a company that was founded based on the right principles, the right values. And I always spoke in the early days about one thing that separated the multi-billion-dollar giants of this industry and companies that never really got to the billion-dollar mark. It's culture. And I think culture is so important in this industry if you're going to have not just short-term success, but long-term sustainable success. And a big part of our culture here at Jeunesse really lies in our mission statement. It's a power statement. It says the Jeunesse family creates positive impact in the world by helping people look and feel young while empowering each other to unleash our potential. You break that statement down and it represents really the fabric of our culture. It starts with family. We are one Jeunesse family, creating positive impact in the world through the business opportunity, through Jeunesse Kids, our cause-driven focus, and the philanthropic things we're doing to create a lot of good around the world, helping people look and feel young. That's what the Youth Enhancement System is all about, category-creating products backed by science. The Youth Enhancement System literally is changing lives, and I've gotten to witness it all around the world. People with no experience in network marketing, no experience speaking on stage, no experience really talking to people about a business opportunity or great products that are thriving. And if they can do it, so can you. Now, when we started the company, we had a very clear strategy. And a big part of our strategy and a big part of our competitive advantage lies in one word: diversification. Diversification is crucial in this industry, and when we started the company, we didn't want to just be a skincare company. We didn't want to be a wellness company. We didn't want to be a weight management company. We really didn't even want to be an anti-aging company. We wanted to become the world's leader in youth enhancement. And that's what we've developed today, what we call the Youth Enhancement System. The Youth Enhancement System is innovative, unique products. Category creators backed by science that were all developed to work synergistically as a system. And what you have with this system is huge market potential. The diversified Youth Enhancement System allows you to tap into the skincare and personal care industry. Over $250 billion a year US dollars industry. You have the weight management industry. And with all of these market segments within the Youth Enhancement System, you have almost $500 billion of annual market potential. What that allows you to do is to customize your approach. If you want to speak to people about skincare, you have that opportunity. If you want to get into fitness and speak to people about Zen Project 8 and the Zen Body System, you can do that. If you want a product that has instant results like Instantly Ageless, you can focus on that. Nevo, energy drinks. You look at Reserve, antioxidant product, our #1 selling product in the world. Cognitive health with Mind. All of these products allow you to tap into so many demographics around the world. The other part of diversification is we wanted to build a global platform. And we started to set up all these international markets, and who would have known how fast we would have been able to grow this company all around the world. We've got 34 offices in over 140 countries around the world. We're just 8.5 years young, coming up on our 9th year anniversary, shipping products to over 141 countries around the world, 46 distribution centers that are warehousing products to service your customers, to service your teams. But when you look at our growth, our organic growth, it was really 100%. 100% growth was the sweet spot for our first 5 years of business. We came out of the gates our first year of business, that includes the end of 2009, all of 2010, did $30 million US. $30 million US our first year. Second year, we grew over 100%. $65 million our second year of business. And I remember Direct Selling News, a local publication here in the United States, sent us an email and told us that we were going to be recognized as the number 82 company in direct selling worldwide. It was an eye-opening moment for us because, again, we had blinders on, laser focused, building. We were focused on doing what we do best. And that's getting out there and touching people's lives and empowering people to make a difference and to have a difference in the world. After the $65 million and doing that number 82, we grew the next year. 95% growth, we grew to 126 million, grew to the number 78 company in direct selling worldwide. Fourth year business, we set a goal to hit the $250 million mark. Sure enough, 100% growth, $257 million, our fourth year business, climbed to the youngest company out of the top 50, number 46 company in direct selling worldwide. Then we started to build up for the big one, our 5th anniversary. And I remember Expo 5 was going to be held in Cotai Arena at the Venetian Macau. 14,000 person capacity. We sold out that event, 14,000 people. We had 1,500 people that showed up at this event without a ticket just to experience what we called Expo 5. We always talk about the 5 P letter words that start with P, as our competitive advantage. There's also 5 strategic elements found on Earth. So what if we aligned each one of those P letter words with one of the strategic elements and created this holistic experience? 5 general sessions, 5 completely different experiences. So people was aligned with Earth. Products were aligned with water. Platform, our global platform, was aligned with wood. Pay plan, or the power of the pay plan, was aligned with metal. And passion was aligned with fire. So this was a teaser video for Expo 5 that created a sold-out event and another huge milestone in Jeunesse's history. Set a goal for our leaders. We wanted to have our first $50 million month as a company. We came out of that event, had our first $50 million month, and I look at that event as a huge milestone for the company. We climbed to $419 million that year, number 38 company in direct selling worldwide, the youngest company in the top 40. Now I remember being at that event, standing on that stage, 14,000 people, and casting a vision, a big vision. We wanted to focus on the 6th year being another 100% growth year, but not just that. Our focus in our 6th year of business, 2015, was to hit the $1 billion mark. Sure enough, 6th year of business, Jeunesse became the fastest company in network marketing history to do annual sales of $1 billion, finished the year at $1.09 billion, climbed to the top 20, youngest company in the top 20 direct selling companies worldwide, number 18 after just our 6-year business. After hitting that $1 billion mark, I think it was important for us to realize that no other company in the industry had done that. So you can't really, as you're building your jeunesse story, you can't really align jeunesse with any other company in this industry because no company's done what we've done. All of you are a part of history. Jeunesse is a part of history. So when you talk about jeunesse, these are the brands that you can align jeunesse with. Many of you have heard of Facebook. Many of you have heard of Apple. It took both Apple and Facebook 6 years as well to do annual sales of $1 billion. This is the credibility piece when you're out there sharing jeunesse with the world. Now remember, we hit the $1 billion mark. All of our competition was saying it was just a momentum story. Jeunesse couldn't do it again. It was just a momentum story. They were going to struggle. They were going to fall apart like many companies that had challenges. But you know what? Because we built a global platform, because we have on any given month up to 20 countries that will do more than $1 million a month, we did it again. Not only did we do it again, our 7th year, we grew over $300 million and grew to $1.4 billion. Now, when we hit the $1.4 billion mark, we climbed to the youngest company in the top 15, number 14 company in direct selling worldwide. Are you getting a sense of the timing? Are you getting a sense of where this vehicle's going? We were also given the Bravo Growth Award at the Direct Selling News Awards that year, and that was based on a 3-year period, growing jeunesse from $419 million to $1.41 billion in just 3 years. But it gets better. Not many companies, when they hit the $1 billion mark, are able to repeat that year over year. They usually have challenges, they have to regroup, they have to reshape their strategies, they have to rebuild. But sure enough, just last year, we did it again. Third consecutive $1 billion year, hitting $1.3 billion just last year, our 7th year of business. And we are off to a huge start to start this year, and what I believe will become another record-setting year for this company. Certainly honored to have you. Respect the timing of what's happening here with jeunesse. And when you have success like this, we've been able to accrue some awards over the past few years. Just recently, the number's at 324, over 324 awards for our marketing, our branding, our executive and management team, awards like the Inc. 500, Direct Selling News, the DSA, Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year, International Business Awards, Marcom Awards. The list goes on and on. A lot of credit goes, honestly, to our marketing team and the management team all around the world. I like to show a quick video so you can get a taste of the brand of jeunesse and all these awards that we've won and how you can best leverage them when you're growing your business.
What I'm about to show you is gonna blow your mind.
big part of our culture here at Jeunesse is the cause-driven focus behind the company, and that lies right in Jeunesse Kids. Jeunesse Kids is something very near and dear to our hearts. It's something we're deeply passionate about. It lies in our mission statement when we talk about creating positive impact in the world. About 3 years ago, I sought out to find a sustainable model. And one thing we knew is we were feeding children meals, feeding hungry children meals, and we realized that we could go to a village, we could go to a community anywhere in the world, and you could feed a hungry child a meal. But the day when you left, the next day when you left that village, when you left that rural community, that child was going to be just as hungry as the day before you got there. Lucky enough, I came across an incredible organization in Canada. They're known as the We Foundation. And what's great about We, and what was really intriguing, compelling to me, is that we were founded by a 12-year-old boy. His name is Craig Kilberger. I consider him a personal friend. He walked in as a 12-year-old boy into Capitol Hill to speak out against child labor in Southeast Asia. Got featured on the Oprah Winfrey Show, and founded this charity in the garage of his parents' home with his older brother and his 5 friends from elementary school. Talk about a visionary. He had a model that to me was a perfect fit for Jeunesse Kids, and immediately after meeting him, I knew that our values, our integrity, everything was aligned with what we wanted to do. And they focus on villages and what they call an Adopt a Village campaign. And we're able to get out there and create Jeunesse villages. And they focus on 5 pillars. And this is when I talk about sustainability is so important. We build schools that provide employment and education. We build hospitals that provide medical care. We drill water wells that provide clean drinking water. We also teach agriculture so that the people in these communities can farm their own food. It's a fully sustainable model. 2 to 3 years when we leave this village, it's fully sustainable. Instead of a hand-me-down model, it's a hand-me-up model. We're empowering these communities to rise out of poverty. They say you don't make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. And that's one of our core values here at Jeunesse, is having a servant's heart. We're here to serve you. In over 34 offices around the world, over 850 of our Jeunesse corporate family, we are here to serve you to the best of our ability, and not just to meet your expectations, but to exceed them every day. We've been able to sponsor villages in northern China, in Dalhousie, also in Irkut, Kenya. Also, our 3rd village was in Los Rios, Ecuador, and very soon we'll be going to India to open or to visit our very own village in India, our 4th Jeunesse Kids village. Every year we do our Bringing Hope trips. We're able to take some of the leaders of the company and go and do some service work, to go to these communities, to get to meet the children, the families, and to lend a helping hand. And I can tell you guys, these are life-changing experiences. I've got so many stories from different villages we've been able to go to help the children, to help the families, and it's just been truly empowering and life-changing on so many levels. Last year alone, we raised over $1.5 million. The great thing about this number, by the way, $3 million over the past 2 years, but the great thing about this number, and what's very unique about Jeunesse Kids, we are a 501c3, a nonprofit, but we have 0% administrative fees. 0%. No overhead. 100% of what we take into Jeunesse Kids goes right back into the villages, goes into the communities. We do a lot of local community projects outside of all of our events pretty much, maybe the one you're even at today, we have the opportunity to partner with different organizations and do a lot of good, create a positive impact in the world, and to be the change. Another big part of our culture is lifestyle experiences. We don't just work hard, we play hard here at Jeunesse. We have incredible time traveling the world with our leaders. Every year we do our Emerald Experience trip. It's in January, where it's pretty much cold everywhere around the world. It's at the Grand Wailea, iconic property, and we go there for 5 days. It's a one-time trip. We wine you, we dine you, we watch some whales, we go snorkeling, we go zip lining, and it's an opportunity to bring so many cultures, nationalities together as one Jeunesse family. And I look at these trips as a bond that we're able to create, and lifelong memories that we're able to create as one Jeunesse family. So I encourage you to set your goals high and dream big, because that Emerald Experience is an experience you do not want to miss. The other lifestyle experience I love to talk about is the Diamond Discovery, and this is the first-class experience. It's the best of the best. Every year we go to a new location. It's a full-week trip. It's business class airfare for 2, and it's the ultimate. We've gone on African safaris. We've chartered a yacht and cruised the Greek Isles. We chartered another yacht and cruised the Tahitian Islands. We actually last year bought out the entire Four Seasons Bora Bora. Every single one of those iconic bungalows that you've seen in photography around the world, every single one of them was full of our Jeunesse family. It was no longer the Four Seasons Resort, it was officially the Jeunesse Resort. Jeunesse branding was everywhere, and these are the experiences that we're able to create. The one thing I always say about Jeunesse is, yeah, we lead with our products. Before that, we lead with our integrity. Yeah, we have a business opportunity. But most of all, we're about creating experiences. I believe that that's so important in life. A couple years ago, just to give you the big picture, the global perspective, and just how big this company is, we took over 8,000 people on a Mediterranean cruise. When I say cruise, I'm not talking about one cruise ship, 4 cruise ships. 8,300 people cruising the Mediterranean, visiting beautiful places in Europe. So definitely want to have you as part of those lifestyle rewards trips, and to have the opportunity to travel the world together with your friends, your family, your team that you build in this company is something that's really and truly rewarding to us and inspires me to get to see all of you realize and maximize your potential in this industry, building teams, sharing these products with the world, and making a difference in the world. Now, as we've grown the company, we've invested a lot in the brand, really creating a lot of brand equity so that when you're out there talking about Jeunesse, maybe somebody has heard about the company, and that will give you the credibility to get more traction when you're telling them about the products, the youth enhancement system, the business opportunity, Jeunesse Kids. Just recently, last year, we invested in a very exciting project down in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. The largest indoor arena in all of Brazil is now officially called Jeunesse Arena. Our very own home in Brazil. It's one of our fastest growing markets. In this picture here, you'll see over 18,000 people. When we opened this arena under the Jeunesse Arena name, we had 18,000 people there. We go there twice a year. We pack it out for our lead event and also our expo event, which is our global convention. We've supported a local football club, FC Seoul in Korea. We've also supported a football club in Turkey, Galatasaray, and also badminton team in Taiwan, all kinds of opportunities really to create more brand awareness so that you have more traction when you're out there sharing Jeunesse with the world. Now, one of my favorite quotes is by the late, great Steve Jobs. He said, when you're passionate about something, you don't have to be pushed. The vision pulls you every single day. And I can tell you, I feel so blessed to come to headquarters here to travel the world and not just call this my job. It's my passion. It's my passion because all of you. Because I get to see people get out there, realize, maximize their potential, and touch people's lives around the world. And my vision for this company is huge. So my vision has always been not just to create a great company, not just to create a billion-dollar brand, not even just to create a multi-billion-dollar brand, but to create one of the great legacy companies of network marketing, a movement, a generational movement, bringing together like-minded, like-hearted people with a common mission to create positive impact in the world and to create the #1 company in network marketing worldwide. That's what all of you are a part of. This is the growth trajectory we're looking at for Jeunesse. 3 consecutive billion-dollar years, and this is only just the beginning. The best is yet to come. We're so honored to have you with us today. They say success doesn't happen by chance, it happens by choice. It's the choices you make every single day to make today your best day, to get better every single day. So I hope you appreciate the timing, the credibility, the heart of this company, and we hope you join the movement. As we say here at Jeunesse, one team, one family, one Jeunesse. Thank you.